baby's the asshole. Smart asshole baby.
Wax on, wax off.
In our own minds, we are heroes.
I think this podcast is going to turn. Teachers, you have failed this man.
There can be only one.
Yo, this is your kid. I was just 16 months pregnant. I taught myself how to read. Not no damn teacher.
It shows.
It shows. Hey, I'm Matt.
Hey, I'm Anthony. And this is Doors Open.
So, before we get started, let's talk about it. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. What's going on? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Just chilling. You know, got the family doing that thing, and just nothing really.
That sounds like married life. That sounds like how it goes.
Yeah,
it's like routines, right?
Yeah, it's 100% routines. You wake up, take care of the kids, go to work, come home, hang out with the family, go to bed, reset.
Who wakes up with the kids first or at the same time?
The wife.
Wife?
Yeah.
You don't wake up?
I mean, I wake up when it's time for me to wake up, but for the most part, the missus, she takes care of the kiddos.
Gotcha.
I mean, she also loves doing it, and I've talked to her about it, so it's not like it's just.
Hi, dude. You're not on trial here.
I mean,
man.
I feel like I'm on trial, you know. No, I mean, I'm just for real, like it's good to have a conversation with your wife about different tasks and stuff like that.
My wife don't do task.
I mean,
no.
Every marriage is different.
Kids to school, and she usually picks the kids up.
Yeah.
But like in the mornings, I'm always like, I need some fucking help. I need some help. Oh no, but it's good. Family, it is like routine,
Mm-hmm.
rinse, repeat. Last time we were together, I think, was at the convention.
Yeah.
We do a little convention together every year. It's called Dragon Con. It's really big in Atlanta, and we dress up like nerds. Well, we are nerds.
We are nerds. 100%.
We're nerds who dress up.
Yeah.
Like people who aren't nerds. They're like we dress up like heroes.
We are. I mean, in our own minds, we are heroes, and we'll always be heroes.
Okay. But today we're
yeah.
doing our podcast about am I the asshole? Or also am I overreacting? You okay there, buddy?
Am I too old?
I think you might, yeah. Yes. Answer is yes. He is too old. So I just pulled this up, and this is, am I the asshole for requesting that my teacher not partner me with my deadbeat father's daughter? So that sounds complicated already. Like, this is your sibling.
Yeah. I mean, straight up.
I don't want to be partners with my sister or my brother. Okay. You might be the asshole. I don't know yet.
Are they twins?
My father walked out on my mom when she was pregnant with me, 16 male.
Months.
16 months. Dude, this baby's very smart. This baby's the asshole, too. The smart asshole baby. They were married for like 5 years at that point, but he was cheating a lot. Mom trying to divorce him went through hell, but because they picked up and moved, he never met me. He didn't show up at the court to divorce or for the custody or for child support. He went to jail 3 times for failure to pay child support. Well, it sounds like a deadbeat dad.
Well, I mean, but he didn't say anything else. He just said he went to court, went to jail 3 times
for not paying child support.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the dude didn't want it.
That's the least you can do, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's obvious that this guy didn't want to have anything to do with this woman.
Okay, now we're talking about like the parents' rights. Like, hey, I don't want to have this kid get an abortion.
I mean, no, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like if one person wants to have the kid and the other person doesn't want to have the kid, especially if it's the female, I feel like that is a real conversation you got to have.
I'm not arguing. I'm saying you're saying that the guy should have a right, or anyone should have the right, if they don't want to participate in this kid's life, that's on them.
I mean, for the most part.
Even in financial responsibility.
I mean, I feel like if you're gonna sleep with a girl and you get her pregnant, then you should pay something if you don't want the kid.
But like a one-time fee, right?
Yeah.
Not like monthly payments on a car. I just want one down payment.
Yeah. Right? I mean, but like, especially if you don't want to have anything to do with the kid. I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's just,
ladies and gentlemen, he is the asshole here. This guy is an asshole,
and I'm black.
He's like, I need to interrupt here. First paragraph. Yep. I need to listen. Like, yo, he didn't want this kid, so why should he be paying for this kid? You said you're black. I didn't say you're black. I mean, I can see you over black.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there because people are going to say it in the comments below. But
It's gonna be me in the comments like, yo, that guy black. What are you doing, dude?
I mean, honestly, like, I think people need to think more before they have kids. Just that's my 2 cents. Just think,
That's a good
think
way
before you do it.
Bring it around. I like it. All right, so yeah, he went to jail 3 times for avoiding to pay child support, and not declaring that he would quit a job and not declare that he got a new place of employment.
Okay.
I still haven't met him yet. Damn, 16, damn. But around a year ago, he moved back with his family, the affair partner and their kids. So I guess he had kids with them.
Right.
He has a daughter 5 months younger than me and a son about a year and a half younger, and some other kids who are younger again, but I don't know their ages. I only know the older ones, the older two, because of school and sharing some classes with his daughter. That sucks.
So this is the daughter that he's talking about in the title.
Yes.
So it's technically his half sister.
Yes.
And I mean, obviously, he really didn't want to have anything to do with the mom or the son because he's got, what, 3 other kids?
At least. Because he goes, and some other kids.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, there's some more siblings I have.
So he found the woman that he wanted to be with and have a family with. He was trying to forget that part of his life.
Yo, this guy's a dog.
I
I mean
mean
that in a good way because he said cheating a lot. So there's other girls that he probably has kids with.
I mean, this...
Well, your whole class is
that's
like
crazy.
all half siblings. Like, you
go to
like 15 people, and you're like, "Who's your dad?" What?
Yo, we have the same dad. I don't want to be your friend.
I don't want siblings. I don't want friends for life. I want siblings.
That's crazy.
That is
that
crazy.
would be a funny movie to watch.
Everyone's like,
Everyone
There was
is-
that Netflix special where
yeah.
the guy I guess he donated sperm and had
Yeah.
like 200 kids or something ridiculous.
That's part of the reason why I'm wary of sperm banks and stuff like that, because they can, you don't know if they're gonna
there's
sell
no
your-
regulation
yeah,
on it.
there's- you don't know if they're going to sell your sperm.
Yeah, there's no regulation on it,
So-
man. I just paid, or just had a payment. Just had a payment come out my credit card for $400 to a sperm bank.
$400.
$400. Yeah.
for
Well,
a year or
No, like it's for 5 years.
okay.
You know. Oh, you mean the payment?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even fucking know, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't even look at it because I didn't get a vasectomy. I planned to get a vasectomy and I didn't get one because I chickened out because I wanted my boys to stay with the family, you know.
I mean that's respectable. you know?
But before I did, I was like, it was kind of a fucked up situation because my wife's like, I'm done having kids. I said, well, maybe I'm not. I said, well, maybe I'm not. She's like, excuse me? I said, I'm just saying, this is forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what if I told you to remove your uterus? Because I was like, I'm done having kids.
I
Would you
mean-
be okay with that? I don't think so.
She would, because she's having this conversation with you. Don't tempt her.
I mean, you know.
I mean, to her defense,
why are you defending her, dude?
because I got to. It's like I got to. It's easier for a guy to get it snip than it is for a
That's
woman
her
to.
argument, dude.
I mean,
That was
it's
her
the truth
argument.
though. It's the truth. So
Not for me. I'm a little different than
I
most
mean,
guys.
I mean, I'm gonna go out on record and say that I'm not snipped, and I don't plan to get snipped. But
Wait, anybody ask you? Okay. For the record's clear.
I just want to let you know it is an easier process for a guy to do it than a girl.
Oh, I didn't know you were a urologist. I didn't know you knew those things.
I mean, sometimes I go underneath the hood.
Okay. All right. Where were we on this? All right. She's tried to connect with me, but
This
I
is
told
daughter.
her.
This is
yes,
daughter.
this is daughter he's talking about. The one that's 5 months younger than
Yeah.
him. She has tried to connect with me, but I told her I wasn't interested. We're not family. I don't want to know the affair my family or my dad had. Even though she was upset and cried a little in front of me, she didn't give up. She's determined to be like, I'm going to be part of your life.
I mean, that's
That's respectable.
yes and no. I feel like she's not she's overstepping her boundaries.
Yo, bro, she's 16 years old.
I mean, but still, you got to understand boundaries. If roles were reversed,
I'm
and
sorry, I want to know my brother.
Well, I'm just saying, if roles were reversed and he was the one that was confronting her like that and making her feel uneasy, it would make him look bad.
Because his gender?
Yes.
You keep bringing up gender for a reason.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm just saying, it's the truth. I'm not tiptoeing.
I don't think so because they're siblings. It's not like a guy approaching a girl in a weird scenario. It's your sibling approaching you like, hey, I just want to know.
Yeah, but like you still have to understand, like he has resentment towards his father.
But not her. She didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything. But in his eyes, she is a product of his deadbeat dad, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with that. She wants to meet her older brother, which is respectable, but you kind of have to do it on his terms.
There's
a
a time and place. Yeah, I respect that. But what if she's dying and she doesn't have a lot of time and she wants to know her brother?
Well, then she should lead with that.
That's what it says right here.
Oh, well, I guess I should let you read on.
But what if that was the case, right?
I mean,
that would matter.
Then he would definitely be the jerk in this situation.
What if she needed like an extra kidney because she had like an issue and she's like trying to connect just to get his kidneys?
That is super selfish.
Oh, and her dad's super selfish, right?
I mean, there's a lot of selfishness going on
around. So she cried in front of him. She didn't give up. And when we returned to our classes in August, she was suddenly in 4 of mine instead of 1 last year. So basically I guess he's assuming that she tried to like enroll in his classes. But it's not like college where you're like, I want to be in this class. But anyways.
I mean, she pulled some strings and got into his classes. That's kind of
you know what I mean? Like, I don't think, like, if in high school, I can't go and be like, I want to go to the hottest girls class. I'll put me in all her classes. I'm not going to be like, okay. You know?
You never know. You might know somebody.
You know, because I'm a guy. Yeah. It's like you said I'm a guy. They're like, yo, you're a predator. I would be, actually.
Yeah, you would. Like I said.
If I just go, the hottest girl in school, I want to be in her class, all her classes. Give me access to the girls' bathroom as well.
Too far.
I always go too far. So I went to our teacher, who assigns a lot of group stuff, and asked her to never pair me with her. I explained the reason why, and she was surprised, but agreed that it would be best to avoid hostility during the project, and especially if others were working with us, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that could be like, you're working in a group and one person's crying or trying to
do too much
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I commend the teacher for listening and like helping. Because people don't give teachers too much credit sometimes.
Okay, all right. I think they get too much credit.
Oh,
no. Let me know in the comments.
Don't have me on social.
I taught myself how to read. Not no damn teacher.
It tells. It shows.
It shows. Twice she has tried to claim me as a partner or make me part of her group. The first time as her solo partner, and the second time in a bigger group. Both times, our teacher refused. Good job, teacher, right?
Yeah.
This made her realize what I've done. That sucks. How would she know, though?
I mean, I'm thinking that she's got, brain cells, so she's able to piece.
No, like
first time, second time.
No, this is the group.
Yeah.
Like, why would,
But, I mean, first time, second time, third time, you're like, okay.
Maybe. Okay. She told her parents. They went to the principal and demanded a meeting with me and my mom. Mom went, but I left me out of it and explained why to the principal and told him she didn't think the first time I meet my father should be when he wants to berate me for not working with his daughter. That's a good, solid reason not to meet him.
100%.
Yeah. They tried to say I was bullying their daughter and I should be facing suspension or be forced to make it up to her by some kind of buddy program. Like, they make a buddy program?
I mean, obviously...
Oh, the parents did. They're just like,
I'm just saying,
make them be friends.
Yeah, like, they have some pull in the school system, because if I were the principal, I'd be like...
Get them off.
Yeah. I got like 300 kids, 3,000 kids to worry about. I'm not going to worry about this one little situation because they don't want to be partners. Come on.
The principal didn't take it seriously. There you go. I'm too busy with this shit. But his daughter and son now stare at me a lot in school the last couple weeks since this meeting. And a couple of her friends said I was such a dick for embarrassing her like that, for not getting to know her. Am I the asshole? I don't think he's the asshole.
I mean...
He's a kid. He's 16, man. He's still figuring shit out. He didn't have a dad. He had a single mom. Well, I assume she's single. He didn't mention stepdad.
Right. I think that the sister was just coming on a lot too strong. A lot too strong.
I agree.
And the fact that the family, the dad and his new family, came at him like that, I feel like that's just
Well, that's like a reason why I don't want to know you.
yeah. It only furthers the psyche of the child to be like, yeah, I definitely don't want to have anything to do.
Let's
with
take for a second and think about the mom. She had to face the girl that cheated with her husband and the family that they have, and she's now, again, like, hey, you know what? Like your kid's being a piece of shit and needs to be friends with my kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Prince won't make them do that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, at that point, I'd be like, listen, you owe me some back child support. If you want to have a life with
Facts.
this guy, I'd be
Yeah.
like, pay your son, because that's money that you took away from him. If you want him in your life, make it up to him and start there.
And we're assuming that the mom is being on the level and everything to this kid.
Right.
She could be just, like obviously this guy, he had at least 3 more kids with someone else that he was having an affair with, and he stayed with them, this whole time. So he didn't have an issue being with these kids.
Right.
I think he had a problem with mom.
With the mom, 100%.
Like
100%.
he has no problem paying for his other children. At least it seems that way. But for some reason wasn't paying for the first kid.
Yeah.
Now-
And I mean, I'd also say that we don't know the full story. I mean, maybe they had an open relationship, and
And you reaching, okay?
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's go.
It does have like, so maybe they had an open relationship. The relationship that like got a little bit too serious on one side, and she was like, "No, you need to stop." But he was like, "I'd rather be with her," so he divorced the one wife and went to the new wife. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a big what maybe scenario, right?
Yeah.
He also mentioned in the beginning that he cheated a lot. So that to me says that he cheated with multiple women, right?
According to the son.
According to the mother.
Who, was told by the mother. Because, I mean, if he was like 16 months, he wouldn't know. Like, he wouldn't even know, like, until he was like maybe 4 or 5.
He's not
maybe.
16, but he's 16 years old, Anthony.
No.
You keep saying 16. Remember
Earlier, it says, my father walked out on my mom when she was pregnant with me 16 months.
No, he's saying he's 16 male. 16 male.
Oh, 16 male.
M means 16
okay.
male. And I said that. And you go, months. I thought
the
that
way-
was a joke you were
the
making.
way No, the way it looked, I thought she was like 16 months.
You can't be 16 months pregnant, bro.
Listen.
I think this podcast is going to turn for somewhere else. We got to talk about the education system. Teachers, you have failed this man.
My bad.
He
I
has
was wrong.
3 kids.
I do.
He
You're
thought
welcome.
This woman could be 16 months pregnant. Yo, 100%,
No.
she's lying about who the baby daddy is.
Yeah, she is.
She's like, yo, this is your kid. I'm just 16 months pregnant.
No,
It's like,
I honestly, to bring it back, like I was thinking that he was 16 months old when he left. That's what that's where my mind went when I saw 16M.
Okay. All right.
But it says that my father walked out on my mom when she was pregnant
Yes.
with me.
Yes.
So he didn't even know the backstory for real.
No.
So
he doesn't know
all
what
hearsay.
transpired.
Yeah, he doesn't know. So yeah.
I mean, honestly, to me, just being as old as I am, he just did not want to be with this woman.
Yeah, 100%.
Maybe he didn't want anything to do with her. Maybe he didn't want her to have the kid. Maybe she was obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens, and you're
It's-
like, look, he'd be like, wait, how are you pregnant? I thought you were on the pill. And she's like, I'm throwing them in the trash can. We don't know. We don't know anything. I want to
This
make
is
the
true.
mom the villain in this story.
I
dude.
mean,
Yo,
realistically-
bro, little bro, 16, you're 16 years old, right? Your mom is a thought, dude.
Wow.
She's for the streets.
listen. I don't
joking.
condone this.
No, she's not for the streets. She only got 1 kid.
This is true. But yeah, it is 100% on the mother and the father.
Yes. Okay, thank you for the father part. Yes,
Yes,
mother and the father.
and the father. It takes 2 to make a baby.
She sounds like she's trying to protect her kid. Maybe
Yeah.
he's a piece of shit. But no, you're not the asshole. In a
Yeah,
roundabout way.
for this at least.
Not the asshole. We might be a little the asshole.
I mean, yes, 100%. We are
Little asshole.
puckered. I
Yeah.
say.
Not one of these.
Yeah,
One
right.
of these. Yeah.
Make sure to blur that out.
No, enhance. I should another one, huh?
Let's go for another one.
Am I the asshole for spending my son's university? Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Am I the asshole for spending my son's university fund on a trip to Europe to drink beer like I always threatened instead of giving it to his stepbrother after he passed away? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Next. Okay, let's go.
I mean, yeah, okay. Let's hear him out. But from that title, one, your stepbrother is needing tuition. Two, you have a sibling that passed away. And three, you just want to go drink.
Now, just because you're the asshole doesn't mean that like you can't do something, right? It's just like, or you're an asshole about this. Like sometimes you're in the right, but you're still being an asshole.
Yeah.
Like maybe your son's a piece of shit. We really should be reading this so we can actually give some.
We don't need to
have some context.
It's all right there.
That's not how I work. I'm a judge a book by the cover kind of guy. I look at the cover. I'm like, I don't know who this holy Bible dude is. I don't know if I want to read this book. This Charlotte's Web character. All right. My son was smarter than me. I almost requested a paternity test because he was so damn intelligent. That is a joke. Yeah, good one. I like it. My ex and I divorced when he was about 12. She remarried and he was 14. I did when he was 16. I had a RESP. I don't know what that is. Set up for him. That's something rich people have because I don't know what it is. Some kind of trust fund or something. RSP, right? It's gotta be because you didn't know what it is either. You didn't know. You looked at me.
Just instantly, it's like rich people. It's just rich people stuff.
Because I'm like, it sounds like he said something for his kids. Wow, he got money. Because I know most people I know have kids are like, I'm just trying to buy these groceries. Damn it. These damn groceries. I can't shop at Publix. All right. I had an RESP set up for him. That's education. This is why you read things. Because he explains what it is in the next fucking sentence. That's an education fund in Canada. As long as he went for post-secondary education, he could use it for money for anything. Mm-hmm. This is why you read sentences.
I mean, yes. Yes.
But that was fun. I always told him that it was okay for him. It was okay with him not going to university. That way, I could use the money I've saved up for him to go to Belgium and buy some beer from monks that only allow you to buy one case. Okay. Fun. Nice little dream. Bucket list. He knew I was joking, and he always played along.
Okay.
He wouldn't let me get his goat. Let me get his goat. Okay.
Yeah. It's just,
I get it. I get it. When he got accepted to McGill, it was a proudest moment of my life. I took him out for a beer to celebrate his achievement. And he's like 18 years old. Yeah, it's a drunk son. I'm just joking. Achievement.
Is he though?
It's a different country. It's in Canada. Yeah. To celebrate. I don't know what language they speak there. My son was struck and killed by a drunk driver in March. What the fuck? I'm dealing with it. My ex is dealing with it. My wife has been nothing but a rock in this.
That's good.
She is holding me up. Oh, man, that took a turn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that asshole.
That's our producer, Dowie, in the background.
If I produced my fist in his face, I was dealing with the funeral arrangements and everything when my ex came to talk to me about his money. She knew he had a scholarship and was going to use the money for living expenses and emergency fund. She asked me what I was going to do with it. I said I was going to do what I said I was going to do. Mm-hmm. I was going to Europe to drink beer. Mm-hmm. She asked if she could have it for her stepson. Mm-hmm. I thought about it, and I said no. Her husband is a decent enough person, but he made it clear that he wasn't responsible for any expenses of my son, beyond food and shelter and stuff, obviously. Like I said, decent. I said I was not going to do that. Mm-hmm. I was going to drink beer in my son's honor. Mm-hmm. She says I was wasting thousands of dollars. Mm-hmm. And I guess I am. Mm-hmm. I had to give back the government portion of the fund. Mm-hmm. But I don't care. My ex thinks I'm being stupid, irresponsible, wasting my son's money like this. I don't care. Mm-hmm. My son would laugh his ass off if he knew what I actually did it.
Yeah.
He's not the asshole.
No, he's not. 180.
Not the asshole. You are not the asshole, my friend.
Yeah. Do your
dude.
thing. If you're looking for like, yeah, 100% do your thing.
Yeah.
Go across the sea and
Good for your son, man.
Yeah,
That's-
100%.
I'm sorry what happened.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair, you totally set me up on that.
That title is misleading.
It was very misleading, and he knew he's like, yeah, I was gonna say I'm the asshole.
But-
Till this,
But it's on brand with the type of guy this is.
making jokes,
Yeah,
being
making
funny.
jokes. Yeah, 100%.
Seems like a guy I could drink beer with. Yeah,
I mean, if I drank,
he's probably our age too.
Yeah, I
close
mean,
to.
the demeanor seems like it.
Yeah, like he seems like a dude I know. But yeah, you're not the asshole, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Pretty cut and dry.
Kind of horrible that the ex-wife would be like, "Can I have that money?"
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
I mean, it's one of those things where you don't know unless you ask, but should you ask is the question. Like, you should, like, a question like that, hey, I know our son, because it's his ex-wife, and it was her son as well, passed away. I know you have this money set aside for him. Let me use it on my stepson.
Maybe. She's like
But he already,
yeah.
he has a scholarship. So that means that if he keeps a scholarship, then that should take a good chunk of them.
Did the stepson have a scholarship? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It should
Yeah,
take a
you're
good
right.
chunk of the debt out. But like, it's just really distasteful for you to ask for that money.
It's pretty gross that she did that.
Yeah.
But I don't know her situation. They could be kind of struggling. He could be pretty well off. You know?
Yeah, but I mean
Because that's weird that the stepdad's like, listen, I'll pay for these bills and buy food, but if he needs new shoes, that's on you.
Well, I mean, it all depends on like the divorce agreement and like who has
it?
custody of the child. So if he had primary custody of the child and the child stayed with him, then it's more of an expense on the dad because the child is living with you, and she just has to pay child support.
But do you think the expenses when someone is divorced and you have children, do you just feel like all I'm responsible is child support? Anything else, like you need to take that out of child support?
I mean, for the most part, it's.
I mean,
I'm not
it's
sure.
there, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure how they do it in Canada, but like here, it's basically you pay for whatever school stuff they need. You need to give them a little bit of money for like living expenses, as far as like food and stuff like that, and then anything above like living in school and some like after school stuff is more. So you have to pay, like if they want a phone, that's a different expense that you have to pay for.
Well, phone is a luxury anyways. So
It is a
it's
luxury,
something that like,
But
some people just can't afford to buy someone a cell phone.
but I mean,
an
it's
iPhone.
so ingrained in in the world today that you're expected to pay for a phone.
Yeah, you're expected to give your kid a phone at a certain age.
Yeah.
I told my daughter, I was like, you can't get a phone till you're 30.
I mean,
So I'm just setting up so I can just, because that iPhone 35 is going to be like $6,000 or something.
I mean, that's if Apple's even still around. Just saying.
It'll be around.
Nokia coming back.
Damn, the brick phones?
Yeah, man.
Were the 9120s? Is that what they were?
I don't remember.
Snake?
Yeah.
Well, I know some people that have, two kids, two different dads, and one dad does really well, and the other dad not so well.
Right.
And so one dad will take their kid to go do these lavish trips, and it's like, I'm not paying for that other
And
kid.
that is 100% feasible. Like,
Yeah.
you can say that. But you can also, if you know you're more well off than the other person's dad, you can always be like, I'm not your dad, but, let's all do this together because you guys are siblings.
But would they be the asshole in your opinion?
The other guy? No.
No. I'm talking about, there's not even this. I'm just making the scenario.
Yeah.
Like the guy, let's say it's me, and I have I have a kid with this girl, and she's got another kid with some other guy, and I'm doing really well. I'm like, hey, we're going to go to France. We're going to go to Paris. It's going to be awesome. I'll take my kid,
Yeah.
and I'm not taking their brother.
Yeah, that's fine.
But am I the asshole?
I mean,
I'm well off.
I mean, if your kid was like, "Hey, can my brother come with us?" then yes, you are. But
I go, ew. That
yes,
brokey?
100% you are. But if the mom was like, "Oh, you guys are going," then you got no. The mom should not have a say in what you buy for your kid.
So my relationship with her is done.
Yeah. The relationship between you two as like individuals is done because that's what the divorce papers say. That relationship is done. If you guys reconcile, that's a completely different story. But after that, unless you live in like California and stuff like that, you have no, like, you don't need to take care of this woman anymore because of the circumstances. You guys are separated. No longer your problem.
Okay.
But the kid is, and you should always take care of your kids. Yes. Wow. Wrap it up.
All right. Yeah, wrap it up. Put a condom on it, right? That's what you say. Put a condom on it. Don't have kids.
Always think.
Is anti-children.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though he has a beautiful son.
He only got one, though. You know? After one,
level
like,
up.
No more kids.
Level up.
You got to have like 2 or 3.
At least. Nah, you're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
so dude is not the asshole. Drink your beer, bro. Live your life. Sorry about your son.
100% sorry about that.
That's awful. But it sounds like you were a very evolved dad and you had a good relationship with him. And
According to this.
yeah, if you're telling the truth.
Yeah.
And I will assume you are. Well, I'm Matt.
I'm Anthony.
And this was
Doors Open.
Doors Open.